Hello everybody. I'm going to do junk in the trunk today because these were actually going to go in the bin, and I thought, do you know what, we've got to do something with it. So I made these little things here. So I just tiny bit of glue there, I think. Okay. And I thought, do you know what, I'll show you how to make them today. All right. Yes, you need a sewing machine for this, but if you've got little tiny bags, you'd be all right. But I haven't, so I've got these. That was going to go in the bin. So I tend to like to cut this bit off. Actually, let's do both of those. Get that out of the way. Okay, just cut that off. And when you have to use your sewing machine for this, and I use a straight stitch, but a long one, all right, because you don't want too many perforations too close together, or else it will split the bag and it won't sew it, it'll just break it. Okay, and what I'll do, as long as that's straight, yeah, I'll have this as my guide. Okay, so all I do is I'll sew straight up. So I'm cut this down because that was that bit and that was what was left, yeah, for that little small one. So I'll stitch down here, along here, and then I'll measure sort of where I sort of want that. I want this slightly bigger than the little bag. Okay, so you've got a little bit of an overhang. Okay, I'll take the template with me, and once I've stitched here and up again, okay, then I'll come back down and go along, and I might get three out of that. Okay, and then I'll get this length is about that tall, so I could get actually 6 of those out of that one bag. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go and do the stitching and then I can show it, and then I'll cut up a lot in between the stitching. Okay. Here we go. So let's cut these down first. Okay, so you cut in between the lines there. It's I would hold just a steady pressure on the machine when you sew, yeah, because it does skit around a bit, and don't go too fast. Put a slow speed on and everything is fine. And then cut this one off. Okay. Let me check that way. Okay, so the long ones I sort of worked out for my bugs. Oh, and I just sort of paint the back a little bit. I mean, you can, I think you can put them back to back in some cases, but I reckon I'll be fine in half. Yeah, that'd be great on those. And then all I've got to do is I run a stitch along down the bottom there. Yeah, so that's great. Just put it back in the machine and run along. So these are all going to be the same size. I must have had a different bag with that one. I don't know what happened now, but that was all that was left. Okay, so I've got to sew that, that one, that one, and that's it. Right, I'll go and stitch those in a minute. There we go. So we need a tab punch. Okay, just some scrap card. Okay, I'm not, this is too thick to fold over, but I'm okay with sticking them, you know, one in the other, if you know what I mean. So just punch out a few of those. Okay, and now you've got an opening on top. I'm just making sure it's not too long. Can't even, to be honest, I can't even see it, but okay, got Yay! Open out. Pop your little bug in that you collected. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put a little bit of glue on, but to keep it in place. And then let's do this. You stamp these up first or after, it's up to you. Put that in. Just gonna come over here, because I did cut that polythene wonky, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be hidden under there. Okay, and then just get the other one. And you need glue down the bottom here. Okay, and when that's dry, you ink up. Okay, do another one. Yeah, I did. I actually stitched the open bit. This was shut. So 3 of them be the same. You might find it just splits open a little bit there, but the top actually covers all that over. Oh, I haven't got a bug. Haven't got a bug. So, or let's have one of these. Something different. Okay. I think I'll use. Don't think that's going to cover everything. But Sharpie should be fine. This is no idea. It's classed as a permanent marker, but what brand? No idea. I've had it a while. Okay, so I'm just making sure there's, you know, nothing coming off when it goes in the bag. I mean, you cut these down a bit more. You don't have to keep them up there, you know, if it's too big. Preferably keep your hands clean. So, oh, I am terrible with things like this because I struggle to see it. You're not getting away this time. You're going in there so you can save you. I'll push that down just a little bit more, I think. Okay. And I quite like all this sort of raggedy bits, but you might not. I'm just going to cut that a little bit off, actually. A little bit of seepage there. I find I can rub it off once it's dry. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone now, and I'll go back to that in a minute when it's dry. Depends what your glue's like. Okay, I know this comes off. There's another one. Yeah, so they're all done and the glue come off fine. Yeah, I'm just going to now just stamp some. I'm going to stamp it with one of mine here. And some of Tim Holtz. Okay, and I think they would, some of the, say a bigger version would look nice with 2 grommets in and a bit of jute, you know, like in a knot or something like that. That would look quite good. Tim Holtz stamp here. That's from Field Notes. I use that a lot, that stamp set. It's brilliant. Specimen here. I might put that on there. Okay, they are done. Just saying, keep saying okay again today. It's an okay day. It's an okay day. Seems like there's a cue for a song. There we go. Let's say, I think, you know, like a couple of grommets, I might do that one actually. Put a couple of grommets in those ones there. There. You can add a bit more stamping, but that's fine for now because I'm not sure where they're going. Okay. That's done. I'm going to put a grommet in these. I think I need to alter this so it's narrowest setting there. Okay. Right, so we'll look how this unravels, because it's quite thick, this bit, so sometimes I can be lucky with this. Sometimes it just breaks apart. That's all right. It's just that if it's too thick, it makes the knot a little bit too big for, you know, the journals, or too lumpy. Okay. Hold that down and knot that, and then just cut that off. Okay, that just adds a little element without it being a bow, or if you're worried about it coming undone, just put a little tiny bit of glue on. Okay, there we go. And that's just made them a little bit different. All right, okay then. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And hopefully I'll be doing junk in the trunk a little bit more often, because I've got loads of bits and pieces that I've collected from that's supposed to go away. You know, like some packaging and all that. So I'm sort of going to, you know, revisit what I've done, because I did do a lot in junk in the trunk. So it'll be sort of going over doing new bits of packaging and new things like that. But similar to what I've done before. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Speak to you soon. Bye.